How you guys doing? This 514 Mystic from BookieBullies.com, and this is breaking down the books. First of all, happy Friday to you all. Happy Friday. And we're coming off a day where we went 6 of 14, which is under 50%. But none of that matters because we hit big on the Cleveland Cavaliers, who paid 625 to 1. And if you guys are like me, you probably three-peated or four-peated. And if you guys are not like what I think you are, you probably faded and went with San Antonio to cover the spread and probably lost your money. But that's all good. And I'm going to tell you why you lost your money. Because the Cleveland Cavaliers are the more recent championship team. They still have guys on their team who won a ring less than 5 years ago. They have guys who played with Kobe Bryant. They have guys who played with LeBron James. And the Spurs, the only person outside of Greg Popovich who has a ring on the Spurs is Patty Mills. DeMar DeRozan doesn't have a ring, and nor does LaMarcus Aldridge. So there was, like, obviously there was reasons behind me bet. I didn't just bank on Cleveland because they were the highest dog. There was justification behind it. But that's enough ranting for me. Hopefully you guys cashed. The other plays, the other five plays that cashed were also underdogs. Not all of them were underdogs, but they were also underdogs. New York hit, so that was a big hit. And Vancouver hit, which was a big. Anyways, I'm not even going to get into all that. I gave you guys Tampa Bay minus 1.5. They didn't cover, but they won, and Boston ended up losing that road trip. So, anyways, look out for that. So now, gonna get right into it. We got a short slate of NHL, 2 games today, and then we're gonna get right into NBA. I don't really break down, uh, I don't really break down college sports. I feel like college sports is basically a throwaway on your money, but some guys are really, really, really good at that, and you're free to go and check them out if you'd like. Me, I like to bank on things that I could actually make money on. Starting from the top, we got the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Dallas Stars. Vegas 245 underdogs, 160 to 1 for the Dallas Stars. 5.5 is the total. Stars, remember, Stars just fired their coach. They won their first game since firing their coach, but you got to be wary that, when, like, obviously that game was against a lowly team, so you got to be wary that they're probably going to take an L eventually. Um, you don't At 160 to 1, I don't really like that number. 5.5 is the total. Everybody's pretty much on the under. Malcolm Subban is going to be at net, and it looks like it's pretty much confirmed. So look out for that. I don't like to bank on Malcolm Subban because I don't think he's really that good, and he allows a lot of goals in my opinion. Dallas is one of those teams that stays under. Ben Bishop's going to be at net. He has a 2.03 goal against average, and with that said, I don't necessarily have a play in this game because if I had to give one, it'd be Dallas, and I'm wary of Dallas, so I'm gonna stay away from that. Next, we got Jersey versus Colorado. Jersey's heavy dogs today, paying 310 on your buck to 1. Colorado's 140 to 1. Even the puck line, which is the spread, which is the puck line, is not paying a lot. It's 190 on your buck. And today is also Friday the 13th. So look out for crazy shit to happen. Look out for all kind of bad luck to happen to all these teams that are supposed to do what they're supposed to do. So Mackenzie was supposed to be Mackenzie Blackwood. They ended up changing it to Louis Domingue. He's gonna get the nod for today, 1-3 on the season. Frank Kuz is gonna be at net for Colorado. He's 8-2-1 on the season. Not a bad record for Frank Kuz. So you could obviously the play in this would probably be to go with Colorado money line, which is not paying a lot of money. I'd love to put the minus 1.5. And a lot of you guys will probably say, well, Jersey doesn't score a lot of goals. They only scored more than 2 or 3 goals, maybe 7 times since the season started. Doesn't mean like that doesn't mean anything. Jersey takes a lot of shots. Most of them don't hit on goal, so they're not considered shots on goal. But they take a lot of shots. They get a lot of quality opportunities. They just can't seem to defend the net. And obviously, they got, like, Taylor Hall is nice and all, but they're missing guys on his line. So with all that said, I don't have a play in hockey. Unfortunately, I don't have a play in hockey today. So we're gonna move along to NBA. In the NBA, we got a good bit of games today. Starting with the Houston Rockets versus the Orlando Magic. Houston, they're still down a bunch of guys. If you guys are following, I've been fading Houston like all week, and I've been hitting because they're missing guys. Yes, they're winning games, but they're missing guys. I won the day that I gave you guys Sacramento against Houston. and one with Cleveland to cover against Houston, and that under hit the other day. Now, Houston Rockets, 6.0 favorites, 221 is the total. 221 is a reasonable number for a team like Orlando. Orlando, they play very good defense. Uh, but sometimes, if they're forced to, they could generate some offense. I don't like the chances of this game going over. 221 seems like a reasonable number for me. So I'm going to go with the under. 6.0 is also a reasonable spread for Houston because even if they don't cover a 8.5 spread, 6.0 is really, really low. So James Harden could easily hit two threes and in a comeback from down 10 or whatever the case is. They have a bunch of injuries. Um, they have Rivers, who's supposed to be out. They have they have I was gonna say Taj. Tyson Chandler, who's gonna be out also. He might be a game time decision. Eric Gordon, he's supposed to be a game time decision, but I don't think I honestly don't think he plays today because it's a road game. If he comes back, it's probably gonna be for a home game. So, anyways, really no play in that outside of the 221. All these game time decisions don't appeal to me. So Tyson Chandler out, Gerald Green out, Hilario out, Eric Gordon out, and Austin Rivers is going to be a game time decision. We'll look out for that. Nick Vucevic, they're saying he's a game time decision, but he's probably only going to play on Sunday. So no play in that outside of the under. In the Lakers, Miami, Lakers 5.5 favorite. Miami still undefeated at home. 212.5 is the total. Seems like a pretty good number, but the Miami Heat, they are able to score a lot. They're able to hit buckets, and if the Lakers want to win this game, they're going to have to trade with them. I like the over 212.5. I think the reason that it's under right now, the reason that people have the under is because the Lakers and Miami ended up going. I think they won 98 to 80 or something like that. They ended up blowing them out 95 to 9 to 80. So it wasn't a very good game for the Heat. I think they have this game circled on their calendar, and I think they're going to show out. I like the over in this game. I also like the Lakers to cover, but I'm not going to give it as a play. So I just like the over in that game. Next, you know what? I'm going to give you guys the Lakers to cover that spread, and Miami's winning streak at home fails to continue. So next, there's the New Orleans Pelicans versus the 76ers. New Orleans just keep on taking L's. It's sad what's going on with them. Philly trying to keep their home record alive. And there's only one team who's going to keep their home record alive today, and that's going to be the Philadelphia 76ers. Give me Philly, -8. I like Joel Embiid's, I like his demeanor after getting criticized by Shaq and Charles Barkley. So give me the 8 -8.0. I also like the under because Philly knows how to play defense when the time comes. And New Orleans, while they are an over team, they've went from an over team to a middle of the pack team, and they haven't been going over as often. I think it's because they're not generating as much offense as they used to. But hey, another time for another talk for another time. Indiana versus Atlanta. Atlanta's underdog 6.0, 224 is the total here. Indiana should probably cover the spread with flying colors. Let's check to make sure that there's no actual injuries. And talk about injuries, going back to that Heat versus Lakers game, Dion Waiters hasn't played at all this season yet, and he's expected to be suspended again for whatever it is he did. Probably cussed the coach out, but anyways, he's not going to be playing tonight. Tyler Hero, game time decision. Goran Dragic out, and Justice Winslow still out. So, anyways, as far as the Pacers game go, Pacers they're they're trending in the right direction, getting W's everywhere they can. No real injuries in this game. They should be able to cover against Atlanta. They've been doing a very good job doing what they do. 224. It's a nice number. I don't have a play in that outside of the -6.0. Next, we got the Charlotte Hornets versus the Bulls. Charlotte underdog 6.5 on the road versus the Bulls. Neither of these teams should be underdog. It should be a pick 'em. I like Charlotte to cover, but both of these teams are garbage. I'm gonna skip over this game. Next, we got the Bucks versus the Grizzlies. 10.0 favorite are the Bucks on the road. 228 is the total. Memphis, they've been playing a really good brand of basketball. They've been doing what they do. They got Ja Morant balling out of control. It's been pretty crazy what he's been doing. He looks like he's gonna hurt himself, the poor kid. Anyways, 10.0 seems like a high number, but I don't think Memphis has enough. I don't think they have enough firepower. I don't think they have enough defense. And if they're allowing a lot of points, this is the wrong team to be playing against. Giannis, he was out the other day. It looked a lot more like a resting than anything else. But I think he's going to be playing tonight. They said he's having a sore quad, but I think he's going to be playing tonight. Give me the -10 for the Bucks. Next, Warriors versus Utah. Utah 13.5 favorite. Way too much money. Way too much numbers for my liking. 1, 3, 5. That's 3 digits. That's ridiculous. Like, for Utah, why? Because they won versus Minnesota the other day. Get out of here. Like, they haven't impressed me yet. And yes, the Warriors are no good. Doesn't mean that they're gonna lose by 14 points just because they're no good. Utah's no good either. These guys been underperforming. 211 is the total. Maybe give me the under 211 and I'll live with that. I'm not gonna bet against the spread with Golden State. We ended up cashing out against them the other day when I gave you guys the Knicks money line. I don't know why everybody was on Golden State because of the names, but gave you guys the Knicks money line the other day. No Golden State tonight. Giving you the under 211 in that game. Next, Clippers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Clippers haven't been playing that good on the road, but they have been successful as of late. 5.0 is the spread. 230 is the total. The game should probably go way over that 230, and I like the -5 for the Clippers to cover. The only problem here is that Karl-Anthony Towns doesn't have somebody who's going to be able to stop him. They could slip Ivica Zubac on him, but Zubac is only going to play so many minutes because they end up slipping Montrezl Harrell in the lineup. Montrezl Harrell is not big enough for Cat. Cat has like 7 inches on this guy. Montrezl Harrell is 6'9". Cat's like 7'2". I don't care if they have him listed as 7 foot. The guy looks like he's 7'2". He's elusive. He looks super slow, but he has a quick first step. You know, it's gonna be hard to contain Cat. He's probably gonna go off and have like a monster double today. I call 30 points, 20 rebounds for Cat in either a losing effort or they manage to cover. But I like the Clippers to cover, and I like the over in this game. Next, we got the Knicks and the Kings. Knicks 8.5 underdogs. Kings 8.5 favorite. I mean, they haven't covered anything really. You know, they've been winning by 1 point every single game. All of a sudden they got to win by 9 versus the Knicks. Give me the Knicks 8+, plus 8.5, but that's a strong lean, so I'm not gonna give it as an official play. Anyways, 209.5 is the total. Maybe stay away from that game altogether. So there's 2 stayaways on the board for me, and that's pretty much it. So anyways, I'm gonna give you guys the Bookie Bullies rundown, but before I do that, I'd like you guys to go ahead and smash that like button, share, comment, and hit the notification bell. Well, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be posted anytime I post videos like these. So, starting from the top, in NBA, we have no plays in the NHL. Starting from the top, in NBA, under 221 in the Houston versus Orlando game, over 212.5 in the Lakers game. Lakers -5.5. Dangerous play. Miami is a very good home team, so it's a dangerous play. But I got them nonetheless. Sixers -8.0. The under 225 in the Pelicans versus Sixers. Pacers -6.0. The Bucks -10.0. Under 211 in the Warriors game. Over 230 in the Clippers Minnesota game. And the Clippers -5. And that's 10 plays. I'll post them on my Twitter. I didn't post my plays on Twitter yesterday, but I did post how happy I was that the Cleveland Cavaliers won. I caught them at 5-1, 9-1, and 6-1. So mighty happy camper over here. Uh, so that's pretty much it for me. I'll tell you like I tell you all the time. Please, best of luck to all, and don't bet what you can't afford to lose. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's Friday. It's Friday. So feel free to fade or follow. Feel free to fade or follow. It's Friday, and you do whatever you'd like with the picks I'm giving you. And not only is it Friday, it's Friday the 13th. So any of these things could turn south real quick. So I've been your host, 514 Mystic. Be safe, be good, and I'll see you again. UFC tomorrow. Look out for me tomorrow. I'm gonna post a video. Try to do it early. Maybe I'll do it tonight. But I'm gonna post a video. It's actually gonna be a big card, big slate, and it's gonna be very interesting to see what's going on tomorrow. We got Colby Covington versus Usman, so that's gonna be a pretty good card. A lot of good fights on that card. So I'm gonna officially make a play. I'm gonna officially make a video for the UFC tomorrow, but only giving you plays. It's not gonna be a breakdown of the books. It's gonna be some plays. So again, I've been your host, 514 Mystic. Be safe, be good, and I'll see you again tomorrow.